Undertale, post-Pacifist, when the stars align. Chapter 1, The Orphanage. The barrier was broken. Monsterkind was free. They all settled down in a city at the base of the mountain, Ebit City. Alphys and Undyne got a house together. Mettaton lives there too. He's made their basement into his own little studio apartment. Escor got a real apartment. Toriel, Papyrus, and Sans live in a cozy suburban house near Alphys and Undyne. Frisk wishes they could say the same. As soon as the monsters broke the barrier, they tried their best to integrate back into society, Frisk in tow, but all the town saw was an unattended child with no real parents to speak of, so they took Frisk away. They sent Frisk back to the orphanage they ran away from. That seems so long ago to Frisk. Frisk observed the CBS worker holding their hand. She has short black hair and some dangle flower earrings. Frisk watches them swing back and forth as they walk. She had told Frisk her name was Ava. Eventually, the two stop at the familiar brick building.
You ready, Frisk?
The CPS woman asks.
Everyone's going to be so happy we found you.
Frisk pleaded in their mind.
No, I'm not ready. I'm really not. Please don't.
Frisk nods. Ava smiles in encouragement and she pushes open the door. The orphanage is just like how Frisk remembered it. Rough wood floors, a door leading to the bedroom with neat little white cots lined up in rows, and one or two windows to let in natural light. The main area is a check-in desk, and the makeshift cafeteria is lined with tables and small plastic chairs. It feels stuffy and cramped, with old, long repressed memories. Frisk doesn't have any friends here, most likely because they just don't speak. Frisk sucks in their breath, puffing out their cheeks until they sting, before releasing the stale air. Ava leads Frisk in and gestures to the cot room.
I have to speak with the receptionist now. You can go to your bed.
Frisk puts their bag down beside their old bed and unzips it. They take out the heart locket that they had found in New Home. They press it to their chest and fumble with a little clasp before putting it on. Tears prick at the back of their eyes, but they wouldn't let them fall. They refused. The cot room is empty, so Frisk sat, wondering how they ended up back here. Again, like nothing had ever happened. Every pacifist route ends the same. Monsters make it to the surface. Frisk comes with them. And 1 or 2 days after, Frisk gets taken away. Their record is 5 days, only because they ran from the CPS worker in that one timeline. That didn't end very well for Frisk. They know Toriel's probably trying her best to handle the paperwork and legal stuff to adopt them officially. But every single past timeline, Toriel's never able to adopt Frisk. Maybe Toriel could adopt them in 3 or 4 years, in a time when monsters would be more largely trusted and accepted, and Frisk would try to make it until then, but they almost always fell into depression and reset, hoping that their luck would turn out next time. But Frisk won't reset this time. They won't. Not again, not ever. So they just sit on their cot and play with their locket.
We're doing this again, huh?
Says a familiar voice from the corner. Frisk spins around and locks eyes with Chara. Well, the spirit of Chara, at least. They're sitting on the windowsill, looking out over the city. They have their typical neutral expression that they wear all the time, except for when they switch it out for that sadistic smile during genocides. Chara hasn't spoken since Frisk fought Azrael, which was about a week ago. Chara is quite chatty, so them being silent for so long had begun to worry Frisk. They were the only human friend they had, and they were scared to lose them. Still, Frisk says nothing to Chara, giving them a taste of their own medicine.
Come on, Frisk. You know this never gets us anywhere.
Frisk sighs and signs to Chara.
One more.
Chara rolls their eyes.
Frisk, you have said one more the past 5 resets.
They huff.
I vote we run from the orphanage. We have not attempted that yet, I believe.
Chara has a very mature and proper way of speaking for an 11-year-old kid, so sometimes it's hard for Frisk to keep up with them, especially because of their mutism. They would talk, sometimes, but not super often. They mostly use ASL. Frisk scoots themselves over to the other side of the bed, their back facing Chara.
Considering your body language, I'm going to take that as a no.
Chara huffs.
So, What are we going to do, Frisk?
Wait.
Frisk signed. Chara presses their lips together and floats, over to Frisk. They settle themselves in the bed next to them. Chara's hand brushes Frisk's, going right through it, making Frisk shudder.
Then we'll wait.
Chara declares. Frisk feels a small smile grow on their face. While Frisk knew that it would hurt, they put their hand onto Chara's. They both flinch at the same time. Chara pulls their hand away, looking scared, and then silently fades back into Frisk's mind, leaving them alone. Again.